What's up, guys? Dane Davis here. Shout out to Boogie Bentley Dauber and the Indie Kid over at Talkin VAWLS Network on YouTube. VAWLS fans, head over to their YouTube channel, Talkin VAWLS Network. Smash that like button and subscribe, baby. Go Big Orange.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and it is that crazy time of year, coaching searches, players hitting the transfer portal. We got so much to talk about. It's a busy week for me, but I'm going to try to get out as much content as possible. Obviously, the big news right now is Oklahoma's coach Lincoln Riley heading to USC. Kind of a crazy situation. A lot of people out there, a lot of talking heads. We're putting Lincoln Riley to LSU, but yesterday it is confirmed that Lincoln Riley will be heading to USC. Billy Napier to Florida. Not sure what I think about that one. Billy Napier's had a lot of success at Louisiana. How does that translate? How does that work out at Florida and in the SEC? We'll find out. But the big one is obviously Lincoln Riley, and that is because immediately the rumors start with Josh Heupel heading back to his alma mater at Oklahoma. We'll talk about that. We'll take a look at some of the social media buzz around the country with Lincoln Riley, and maybe, just maybe, we can put some of these rumors about Josh Heupel and Oklahoma to bed. But as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that thumbs up just below the video. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, you're wondering what this is, we're not experts, we're not insiders, we are fans just like you. If you enjoy the content here, go ahead and subscribe, click that bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we go live or when we drop new content. We also cover the basketball program. Dauber and the Indie Kid will be going live tomorrow evening after the game. And then our regular Wednesday Talkin VAWLS live show, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. So make sure you're tuned in for that as well. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's see if we can put some of these rumors to bed. A lot of you guys in the Talkin VAWLS Facebook group have been talking about this for the last couple of days because, again, the rumors were Lincoln Riley to LSU, ends up at USC. Doesn't matter to us. What does matter is what happens with Josh Heupel and this Oklahoma football team. Does anything happen? This is an article from Rick Butler. He's put together some social media buzz around Josh Heupel, Tennessee, and Oklahoma. The internet has been spinning on Sunday afternoon after the news of Oklahoma's head coaching vacancy. Former head coach Lincoln Riley is officially off to USC, which means that Oklahoma will be looking for a new head coach shortly before the Sooners move to the SEC. And that's something of note because that's something I saw one of the posters over on VolQuest talking about was that Lincoln Riley wanted out. He did not want a part of coaching Oklahoma in the SEC. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know, but it is interesting to note. The article here goes on to say with the ties between Heupel and Oklahoma, such as him being a former national champion with the Sooners, some have speculated around a potential link between Heupel and Oklahoma for their coaching search, although other folks on social media have been quick to downplay the rumors, all while new and old information currently hits regarding Heupel, Tennessee, and Oklahoma. Here's some of the latest social media buzz in the early stages of Oklahoma's coaching search regarding Tennessee head coach Josh Heupel. Before I get into these, before I even start to go through this, let me give you guys my personal opinion with what I think happens with Josh Heupel. I don't think he goes anywhere. I think Josh Heupel is committed to Tennessee. I think that watching the Josh Heupel show after the Vanderbilt game, watching it yesterday, the way Josh Heupel talked about those seniors and their commitment to the program and their commitment to him and how they didn't check out. They could have easily, a guy like Matthew Butler could have said, you know what, I'm done. I'm moving on. But no, he came back for his extra year at Tennessee. And seeing Josh Heupel talk about those players and then talk about the future and hitting the recruiting trail. Some people on VolQuest asking Brent Hubbs, please tell us anything. Don't let us go through this again. Hubbs said Heupel's currently on a jet on his way to recruit a player to Tennessee. I don't think we have anything to worry about. That's just my personal opinion. Let's go through some of this social media buzz here. Ryan Shumpert I would be surprised if Josh Heupel is the next coach at Oklahoma. If he were to leave, his buyout would be $8 million. And I think that contract was drawn up that way for a reason, because if Josh Heupel were to pull a Lane Kiffin, and I think that's where a lot of this anxiousness comes from, a lot of these Facebook posts, a lot of, the tweets, the things, everybody that's so worried and upset about it. I think it's bad. Once again, battered VAWLS syndrome. We're going back to Lane Kiffin leaving in the middle of the night. And if Josh Heupel were to do that, if that happened, this program would be set back, would be buried again for another 20 years. I don't know that this program in its current status could recover from that. But when you look at Heupel's contract, he would owe $8 million if he leaves prior to December 15th, 2022. That figure drops by $2 million in 2023 and 2024. So it would be a $6 million buyout at that point. And then it drops by another $1 million the final 2 years of the contract, which expires December 15th, 2026. So I think, and yes, Oklahoma's got the money. If they wanted to go get Josh Heupel, they've got the money. But when you look at their coaching hot board, Josh Heupel's not even on it. I feel confident. This is a great tweet from Trey Wallace. The only thing Tennessee fans need to worry about regarding Oklahoma and Josh Heupel is which Sooners quarterback recruit / player he's going after. Interesting timing of this tweet, because follow it up just a little bit later. Malachi Nelson, 5-star quarterback, decommits from Oklahoma after Lincoln Riley's departure. He's a 5-star 2023 quarterback. He decommitted from Oklahoma, announced it last night, just a few hours after the news broke that Lincoln Riley was leaving. Now, does that mean Josh Heupel is going to go get Malachi Nelson? No, not necessarily. But as Trey Wallace points out, that's the interesting thing about all this, guys. This time of college football is insane now. And even though we can talk about hating the transfer portal, loving the transfer portal, this creates an exciting time for college football because the floodgates are open. Who is Josh Heupel and this coaching staff go get? Couple more tweets here just talking about Lincoln Riley leaving for USC. Here's a tweet from Rick Butler. Josh Heupel on his departure from Oklahoma while coaching at UCF. Thank God it happened. Worked out great for me. If I had stayed there, I wouldn't be here. That's from an article from the Orlando Sentinel in 2018. And that's something you got to look back to. Got to look back. Josh Heupel was fired as the offensive coordinator at Oklahoma. Now, does that matter now in 2021? I don't necessarily know that it does, but it's worth noting that he didn't necessarily leave there on good terms or happy. Would he go back? Would he tuck his tail between his legs and go back to the school that fired him? David Ubben, never say never, but Josh Heupel and Oklahoma getting involved in any serious way would be more stunning to me than Lincoln Riley leaving Oklahoma. Here's Peter Burns from ESPN. Relax, Tennessee fans. Josh Heupel isn't going anywhere. He's got an AD that just hired him, a fan base that is fired up, and a bright future in Knoxville. What do you guys think? Hit that comment section. A lot of buzz, a lot of rumors, a lot of panic, a lot of battered VAWLS syndrome. But I think that last tweet there kind of sums it up. Why would Josh Heupel leave? He came here to build something from the ground up. He's got an AD that is not only hired him this time around, but hired him twice. A guy that he's got a good relationship with, a guy that he's worked with, a guy that he knows. He's got a great coaching staff together. He's building momentum. He's got a fan base that loves it. Go back to the preseason. This fan base was divided and broken. And now Josh Heupel has a fan base unified behind him, supporting him. What more could you ask for? Look at the statements he made after the Ole Miss game, talking about how he's played and coached in a lot of competitive environments, but he had never seen anything like 102-455 inside of Neyland Stadium. Does not sound to me like a coach that is going anywhere, but you know the deal, guys. Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Going to try to get a lot more content coming your way. Like I said, busy week for me. I'll do the best to get everything out I can. Try to bring you guys some transfer portal videos. Any recruiting news that comes through, we'll try to keep you up to date. Again, don't forget, tomorrow night, live immediately following the basketball game. Also live Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. If you have not done so yet, smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Also, go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Any support's appreciated. Bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. But this is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange. The